Tonight we are talking about drug overdoses, a problem growing so much in Yakima that now the state is calling for federal help.
And after a soggy day, the rain's going to start to dry up later this evening, plus warmer temperatures on the way for your Labor Day weekend coming up in your First Alert forecast.
And Kennewick voters signed off earlier this year on a plan to hire school security officers. Tonight we're going to show you how that plan is taking effect in local elementary schools.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. Today is International Overdose Awareness Day, where people reflect on those who have died from drug overdoses and talk about the efforts to address the problem, especially the epidemic of fentanyl. Triumph Treatment Center memorialized the dozens of people who died from overdoses in Yakima County in the past year. And this is a problem big enough that the state attorney general is now pushing for the DEA to include Yakima County in Operation Overdrive. That's a federal effort to identify and target communities facing the most harm from criminal drug networks. With the county's lead task force facing funding cuts, they say they need all the help they can get.
Any help that we get in combating, the fentanyl epidemic is huge, whether it's, in the form of financial backing, whether it's the form of, providing some logistics stuff or equipment, it's huge in that process.
Now, if you want to be part of reducing opioid overdoses and you live in the state of Washington, you can order Narcan, which is the overdose reversal medication, online for free without a prescription. Starting in September, you'll be able to get that same medication over the counter at major drugstores across the United States for about $45 per box. Now, the Biden administration says it's putting $450 million towards efforts to address the opioid epidemic. That money will support overdose prevention and harm reduction efforts. There will also be a focus on treating addiction and recovery services, as well as disrupting the supply of opioids, including fentanyl. Now let's switch gears here and talk about your forecast. It's been raining across most of our region for most of the day, and we certainly needed it. Stacey Lee joins us now with a look at what to expect this evening.
That's right. It's been a bit soggy today, as you can see on our radar. The big fire hose pointed right at us, starting to narrow down. And again, we'll start to see those showers dry up overnight. Let's take a look at our futurecast. Again, widespread showers most of the day, just starting to taper off. You'll see overcast, cloudy skies tonight. We'll have mostly sunny skies on and off tomorrow, and a slight chance of showers mainly in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley in the morning hours, clearing in the afternoon. Saturday gets a little trickier on our futurecast. Again, we're seeing more showers through the region. Again, widespread and unsettled through the weekend. Your evening planner tonight, again, those showers around till about 8 o'clock or so tonight, down to 63 degrees on the cool side tonight in Yakima. Again, raining on and off, 60 degrees at 8, 62 I should say. And in Walla Walla, we've got again those cloudy skies and rain showers. So get ready for those showers again. A slight chance tomorrow, slight chance on Saturday. We do have warmer temperatures headed our way for this Labor Day weekend, and cool temperatures on the way for next week. I'll get to more in your First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Officials from the Yakima Training Center met with East Sela residents who are struggling with PFAS contamination to let them know they are moving forward with an interim fix that will let some people have water in their homes again. Today, the Army began installation on the first of more than 60 point-of-entry treatment systems. They plan to provide for area homes, starting with those that have been on bottled water the longest. This above-ground system does take a day or two to install, but it filters well water twice and then disinfects it before it's piped into the house. Once it's in, the Army will come back to test the filtration system, make sure it's working, and then they'll also provide maintenance or replacement as needed.
I hope this provides some relief. Living on bottled water, we realize is not an easy situation, but the POET systems, once implemented, should provide them some relief while the remediation process continues.
Another PFAS meeting is set for September 14th. That'll be from 5:30 until 8 p.m. at the Sela Civic Center. And that's your opportunity to hear from state and local organizations about what they're doing to help. As students in Kennewick settle into the new school year, they're seeing new safety officers at elementary schools. Voters approved a levy back in February to pay for hiring retired law enforcement officers to keep elementary school students safe. They're not the same as school resource officers. These are people hired by the district who don't have the power to arrest anyone. But the goal is to make sure that students feel safe as they're going to school.
You know, as we all know, learning doesn't take place if they don't feel they're in a safe environment. So our big mission is to create that level of safety so our kids can have a good learning experience and grow.
There are currently 5 SSOs, but the Kennewick School District is looking to hire more retired law enforcement officers for the remaining elementary schools. We'll take a closer look at this program coming up tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6. Today, Washington Governor Jay Inslee extended the state of emergency because of wildfire danger. It means the National Guard will continue to be available to respond to emergencies, and the proclamation orders state agencies to do everything they can to help people with recovery efforts, especially from the fires in eastern Washington. Family Emergency Assistance Program benefits will continue to be available through the end of September. People who need help can apply for the Family Emergency Assistance Program even if you don't have kids. President Joe Biden says he plans to visit Florida this weekend to see the recovery efforts from Hurricane Idalia. He approved a major disaster declaration this morning, which puts more federal resources towards getting Florida back to normal.
To the people of Florida and throughout the Southeast, I'm here to make clear that our nation has your back, and we are not going to, we're not going to walk away. We're not going to give up. We're not going to slow down.
Now, the president also called on Congress to approve more funding for FEMA's Disaster Relief Fund, which has been strained by back-to-back disasters this year. FEMA has said the disaster fund could run out within the next few weeks unless Congress takes action. Former President Donald Trump is not expected to appear in court next week to personally face charges of trying to overturn election results in Georgia. Court filings in Fulton County showed Trump has entered a not guilty plea and waived his right to appear in person at the arraignment hearing next week. Trump and 18 others were all due in court next Wednesday to formally hear and answer the charges against them. Legal experts say the fact that Trump is a former president who's currently running for re-election will almost certainly cause complications in this case.
And this is really unprecedented under the Constitution, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like this goes to the United States Supreme Court even before the trial.
Trump's legal team has also filed a motion opposing Fulton County prosecutors' latest request to try all 19 defendants together. His legal team is urging the judge to cut his case apart from those who are seeking a speedy trial. Federal student loan payments are about to start coming due. They've been on hold for more than 3 years at this point. Now interest starts accruing again tomorrow, September 1st. Then payments will be due again starting October 1st. Now, if you miss a payment on your federal student loans in the next year, you won't automatically go into default. And there is a new payment plan called SAVE that offers the chance of lower monthly payments. Financial experts tell us it's worth looking at all the options when you're putting together your budget.
Just spend some time doing a lot of due diligence, a lot of reading. There are tons of resources online. There are actually tons of calculators online. So there's about 8 also student repayment plans right now that are currently out there.
Now, if you do find yourself facing challenges, open communication with your lenders can be very helpful because many are willing to work with borrowers to come up with a payment plan you can afford. This weekend is the unofficial end of summer, and a lot of people are planning to head out for one final trip before the school year really gets underway. ABC's Melissa Adon has a closer look at those numbers.
The dog days of summer are almost over, but according to the Transportation Safety Administration, it's been the busiest summer for air travel on record. The TSA expects to screen more than 14 million passengers over the Labor Day holiday weekend. That's up almost 11% from last year, with its busiest day expected tomorrow. Tampa International, among other major Florida airports, back open after shuttering due to Hurricane Idalia. A warning for travelers headed through Georgia and the Carolinas. You may face possible weather delays. But if you're heading to your destination by car, make sure to pack your patience as traffic on the roads is expected to be at its worst today. AAA says driving is the preferred method of transportation this Labor Day weekend, and average gas prices are sitting around $3.82 per gallon across the country.
I just left the gas station because the prices, I was like $3.99.
Despite the sticker shock some are still feeling, prices appearing to level off since last year. AAA says the busiest time to travel for the holiday is today, Friday between 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. You'll likely also hit some heavy traffic. Experts advising if you want to avoid the logjam this weekend, the best time to travel is before 7 a.m. or after 8 p.m., while others are just choosing to stay put.
I don't go anywhere, so I'll be safe.
If you're choosing to fly this holiday weekend, TSA predicts tomorrow and Monday will be the busiest days. Melissa Don, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Well, coming up tonight, we're talking about why Canada has issued a travel advisory for people planning a trip to the United States. And taking a look outside, we've seen rain moving through the area most of the day. Stacey Lee is tracking that in your first alert forecast coming up and still ahead on Apple Valley News Now at 5. More than a year after the formula shortage that left many families scrambling, the FDA now issuing warning letters to 3 companies. We're going to explain what's going on next.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course, it's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary, and we're having a gigantic sale.
Take advantage of our best prices of the year.
And interest-free financing.
David, you do know anniversaries only come once a year, right?
Yes, and if you miss ours, you'll be sorry.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Tonight, tracking the storm, destructive winds, water rescues, thousands without power. So where is the storm moving next? More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, arriving in members' mailboxes this week. There's 16 pages of great store-wide savings, including everything you need for Labor Day. At Bi-Mart, our members save more every day.
It's a factory-authorized clearance at Blue Compass RV. Before the 24s arrive, every 23 must go. Every reasonable offer will be accepted. All 23s come with an exclusive 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. A $5,000 value only Blue Compass can provide. If you ever dreamed of owning a new RV, now is your time. Every 23 must go at the factory-authorized clearance. Only at Blue Compass RV.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. The battle over people's bodies continues tonight. Alabama is now saying the state can punish people who help others travel out of state to get an abortion, saying they'd basically be part of a conspiracy to evade Alabama's state laws. And now Texas's Supreme Court has approved a state law banning doctors from providing gender-affirming care to anyone under 18. That ban is set to take effect tomorrow, although the American Civil Liberties Union says they do plan to continue fighting the law. Now, these legal fights are playing out all over the country. Some states taking steps to restrict abortion and gender-affirming care. Others, like Washington, working to protect access. Well, now Canada has issued a travel advisory letting people know they should check state laws before planning a trip to the United States, especially for members of the LGBTQ+ community. It's been over a year now since a huge baby formula shortage, which started when one of the major producers in the United States recalled several products because of concerns about bacterial contamination. Now the FDA is raising concerns about other formula manufacturers. ABC's Lionel Moyes is tracking that developing news.
The FDA has sent warning letters to 3 of the top infant formula makers over quality control concerns. Chronobacter Sakazaki, a major issue in the letter sent to Reckitt Mead Johnson, Perrigo, and ByHeart. While Chronobacter is widely found in the environment, it could be deadly in infants. That same bacteria prompted Abbott to shut down its facility in Michigan last year, leading to a nationwide formula shortage. The FDA inspecting that plant last year, finding, quote, egregiously unsanitary conditions before the company addressed the concerns.
Bacteria growing from multiple sites, and many signs of a disappointing lack of attention to the culture of safety in this product that is so essential to the lives of our most precious people.
4 infants were infected and 2 died, although Abbott maintained there was no evidence to prove its formula got the infants sick. And now, in the new letter sent yesterday, investigators say they found significant violations inside facilities during inspections dating back to late last year, including finished formula product that tested positive for Chronobacter. For Reckitt Mead Johnson, investigators described multiple water leaks and standing piles of spilled infant product formula. Wet conditions and cracks are favorable for the growth of Chronobacter. And in the letter to Perrigo, the FDA said Chronobacter was found in finished formula. Chronobacter was also allegedly found in ByHeart's finished formula. But here's the good news. The FDA says products currently on the market are safe, thanks to previous recalls, which the FDA says were effective. But regulators want further action to prevent contamination in the future.
That was Lionel Moyes reporting, and the companies have been given 15 days to respond to these warning letters. The FDA says although those 3 companies have taken corrective action, they say more is needed.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we continue to track widespread rain showers through the region, and eventually those will start to taper off. Let's take a look at the system. That ridge of low pressure again moving to the south. That's the rain we're seeing, and again that's going to move out. Then we have clear skies behind us. Again, a slight chance of early morning showers tomorrow, but overall looking pretty good tonight as those rain showers start to dry up. Here's how we get through our day. Again, we'll have clear skies on and off, and even slightly warmer temperatures moving through the afternoon. There's the stray showers that we could start to see developing on Saturday. Very unorganized, unsettled weather through the weekend. If you are planning to go camping or head to the mountains, you might want to pack some extra rain gear and just be prepared for that. Again, 65 degrees right now on our Legends Casino Skycam in Toppenish, winds at 3 miles per hour. Let's talk about the blue moon last night. Lots of photos. Here's a great one from Diana Tuck. She got this out looking out towards the Horse Heaven Hills in the Prosser area. Great photo, and even a better photo. Now this is by a professional photographer. His name is Scott Butner, and he did a time lapse. So you got to have a cool camera and know what you're doing to get a photo like this with the bridges. So again, thanks for all the weather photos. Remember to send them in to SLee@AppleValleyNewsNow.com. Great photos, and the moon was gorgeous last night. All right, our temperatures tonight around the area, again on the cool side, 40s and 50s, 54 Tri-Cities, 49 in Pendleton, and 54 in Yakima tonight. Let's plan your day for tomorrow. Again, a little bit cloudy, so light chance of showers, mainly in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. We'll be in the 70s by noon through the region, and those 80-degree temperatures are coming back tomorrow afternoon. So not a bad looking start to that 3-day weekend. Our futurecast winds, again, we might see some breezy and gusty winds tonight. Those will taper off. Things are looking pretty good tomorrow. You'll see those winds slightly pick up in the Yakima Valley and a little bit down the Columbia River Gorge. Not too bad again for our folks driving those rigs, big rigs, motorhomes and whatnot. And then we'll see some breezy and gusty winds moving through the Columbia Basin and through the Columbia River Gorge on Saturday. Your short-term forecast again, unsettled, chance of rain rain. Going to see mostly cloudy skies to start our Friday. Things are looking better, and then again 20 to 30% chance. So hopefully that passes by. But again, unsettled weather into the weekend. 20% chance of rain this weekend here in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and in Walla Walla. Again, those temperatures warming up on Saturday. Temperatures reducing on Sunday, again with a slight chance of those showers through the area. Let's take a look at the long-term planning forecast again. Look at these temperatures. We get that nice last little bit of summer Saturday, Sunday, and then as we start the week next week, we cool back down into the 70s and low 80s. Again, we're running anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees below average for this time of year, and those overnight lows starting to dip down in the lower 50s and even into the 40s through the region. So again, plan ahead. I saw a lot of traffic of motorhomes and RVs hitting the road already today. And again, prepare for maybe a little bit of rain, especially if you're headed to the mountains. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. And the countdown is on tonight for the NFL regular season, but a possible setback for Yakima native Cooper Kupp. The LA Rams coach says Kupp has had a setback in his recovery from a hamstring injury at the beginning of the month. He's once again considered day to day after returning to practice last week. Now the Rams visit the Seattle Seahawks for week 1. That is coming up September 10th. And next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we're hearing from first responders amid a nationwide push to get away from sending police and fire to mental health calls.
This newscast sponsored by Taco Time.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the Labor Day sale is on at Walker's Furniture.
With some of the largest discounts we've ever offered.
Including 5 years no interest financing with no money down, so you can leave your checkbook at home and pay for it later.
Get drastic discounts on all bedroom and comfortable new living room furniture with big savings on our large section of mattress sets.
Plus this week, get an additional $100 off your purchase.
This is one sale you can't afford to miss. Today through this Monday at Walker's.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Monday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Get our very best savings during the Labor Day sale at More Furniture. Everyone knows More is synonymous with incredible style at the best value. But our Labor Day sale offers a special opportunity for everyone to save big. Our latest fall collections have arrived and they're all on sale. Our best sellers are in stock and they're all on sale. It's the best time of year to save big and get your home ready for fall entertaining. Visit your local More Furniture where everyone buys furniture for less.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Introducing Purple's new mattresses. Our unique Gel Flex grid draws away heat, so you fall asleep 20% faster. It relieves pressure for fewer aches and pains. And instantly adapts as you move, without ever disturbing your partner. Deep sleep. Guaranteed. Sleep better, live Purple.
Save up to $900 on Purple adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get your perfect Purple.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
Welcome back. More and more cities are turning to EMTs, paramedics, and clinicians when it comes to responding to nonviolent mental health crises. This is an approach that Washington has been trying to fine-tune for years now. The Associated Press reports at least 14 of the 20 biggest cities in the United States are hosting this type of program. Sometimes it's called civilian, alternative, or non-police response teams. So far, there's not a lot of official data about how effective these programs are. But first responders answering those calls say they're able to spend more time and give people more specific assistance than they've traditionally gotten.
So we're very good at sending people to emergency rooms. Any unit can do that. What Health One can do, our co-responder program can do, is send people to homeless shelters, to clinics, to outpatient-based programs, to sobering, back to their house if that's where they need to get.
We really can sort of like pick through with a fine-tooth comb and find the best option for someone. And that sometimes that option is they have everything, there's nothing more we can do, but a lot of times we can connect them to things that they would never have been able to be connected to just with a fire engine or a regular operations crew.
We'll have a final look at your holiday weekend forecast when we come back, and still ahead on World News Tonight, kind of a concerning sight in one of our nation's top lawmakers. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell caught on camera apparently freezing while talking to reporters. World News Tonight has the latest from McConnell's doctor, who's not recommending that he step down.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Okay, who here has reached peak fall?
Peak what?
Peak fall!
I am wearing plaid.
And I'm wearing a cardigan.
I guess I am eating snickerdoodle cookie dough.
And I am eating a pumpkin pie blizzard.
The new DQ Fall Blizzard menu has reached peak fall. Pumpkin pie, snickerdoodle cookie dough, and more. They are back!
I just love fall. Apparently we all do.
Oh, they did it! Peak fall achieved! DQ, happy tastes good.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Here we go.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is teeing up for the LPGA Epson Tour, and you too can go for the green. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August, play to win up to $5,000 in cash and prizes. A perfect putt will multiply your prize up to 5 times. Play with your club wild card on Monday for 10 times entries to win. Plus, 3 winners will go for the green and putt to win up to $10,000 in the grand prize playoff on September 3rd. Come go for the green. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon. More winners, more often.
This Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the Labor Day mattress sale is on at Walker's Furniture. And that means the biggest savings of the year with 5 years no interest financing and additional bonus savings with select purchases. This week at Walker's.
We really like being in the outdoors. And when we can't be in the mountains in the outdoors, we like being outside around our house. We have a lot of projects going on. With Yakima Federal, they have online banking that helps us transfer money without having to go in during the weekends when we do most of our work around our house. Right now, we're starting on an endeavor of raising chicken. They can help us with that too, I'm sure. We've been a customer of Yakima Federal for 12 years. I've enjoyed it all 12 years.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Come save like a member and see why over 1 million membership families save more at Bi-Mart. Arriving in your mailbox this week, you'll find 16 pages of everything you need, from back-to-school supplies, Labor Day weekend needs, sporting goods, pantry essentials, and more. Bi-Mart's one-time $5 membership unlocks a lifetime of savings. Save now with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at that Labor Day forecast. And Stacey, we were just saying, it kind of feels nice to have this little taste of fall out there.
It is. And this Labor Day forecast looks more like a Memorial Weekend forecast. Yeah. But let's take a look at Yakima. Again, we have a slight chance of early showers there unsettled through the weekend, so a slight chance of showers all the days there. Labor Day weekend, though, a slight warm up, and then we start cooling back down. Labor Day Monday looking pretty nice out there as well. You might want to pack rain gear, especially campers. You just never know. All right, Tri-Cities, a lot less chances of rain, but those temperatures warm up close to 90 on Saturday, back down to the mid-80s by Sunday. Labor Day looks pretty nice, and again, as you note there, those temperatures a little bit below our average for this time of year, so feeling kind of cool. I feel like it's fireplace, sweater, weather, and soup.
You know, all of the things that we've kind of been missing out on this summer when it's been so hot.
That's right. Let's take a look at Walla Walla. Again, a little overcast there tomorrow. Slight chance of rain on and off through the weekend. The warm day, the nicest day of the weekend looking like Saturday. And again, I'm just warning you, you might want to take some extra rain gear if you're heading out somewhere in the outdoors, just in case.
Well, you know, enjoy the smell of the rain, right?
That's right.
Thanks, Stacey. Thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest anytime on our website, applvalleynewsnow.com.